MourN here, and today we're going to review the event that is taking place this week. We're going to look at the rewards, look at some of what you have to do. We're going to look at what you have to do, and then I'm going to give my opinions on what has the most value in this, and talk about the event as as it is as an event. I've put this off a few days because for an event like this, just going to come right out with it. We should really know ahead of time what's going on and not last minute. 2 days is kind of not good. So I was a little salty. I'm better now. Was pouting a little bit, but let's jump in and see what we got for the event. So the event is Summon Heroes Adventure Together. And you have various things to do, and when I say various things, you have common summons, advanced summons, and factional summons, and they go up, and each time you complete a specific task, you're going to get some gems and some dust. The gems are nice. I really didn't add those up because they're not really what the event is about. The event is about this dust because we have heroes available for dust. Specific heroes. There's actually the heroes available for dust. They're not bad at all. So you should really consider picking them up. And I went and added all the dust. If you were to complete the entire event, you will get 33,600 Stardust. That's not even enough for 3 heroes. And in order to do that, you have to do 40 common summons, which 40 is not bad. I was worried it was going to be more. Most people will be able to get 40 by the end of the week. 200 advanced summons. Many people will not get this. The majority of players will not get this. And I believe it's 80 factional summons. Let's see if we can find this to double check. Yeah, and 80 factional summons for mass completion of the event. And once that's done, it'll you can go into the Stardust reunion and you start getting these heroes. And the heroes here, it just so happens that it's heroes that I'm looking for too. But I'm only probably going to be able to choose 3 of them as opposed to more than 3. So the heroes available are, and they're 12,000 per. If you're going to have an event where it's going to be this costly, like this just screamed that you had to hoard and save dust, and wasn't supposed to be a hoarding game, but even most people hoarding were not going to have enough for more than 1 additional hero plus completing the event. So this one is kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say that they put it behind a paywall. It's just an entirely different kind of wall. So the first hero available is Cassius. I would like to get the Cassius copies because I have not had good luck with getting Cassius, period. I have a 9-star Cassius, and I just don't pull him very often. There's Oris of this kind of the little centaur toon sprite. He's the best of the 3 because Entangle is a very strong ability in the game. It's very nice, and it will help you in Nightmare with some chapters, but most of us will have a Cynthia, so it's not really necessary because she does more. And then there's Cassandra. If you have not built Cassandra, this is the hero you must take. Cassandra becomes an absolute necessity later in the game. In Nightmare, if I hope to beat a boss, I have to pray to RN Jesus, and Cassandra wipe the energy pretty much every single time, or the boss one-shots my entire team. Except August, but then, when August is the last one remaining, you're not going to kill anybody. Because August does, my Flame Horn at level 1 does more damage than August does. So this is a really important hero pickup, and it is good that they made her available. If you have the ability, doesn't matter if you're working on any of these other heroes that are available, you must pick up Cassandra. if you're going to do anything in this event. Then there's Chen. Chen is, as I put out early, Chen is one of the best first dark heroes to build because he's readily available, he's fairly common, and Disarm is an overlooked ability that is just very good. It's very strong and it makes a difference. And then there's Morgana. I need one more copy. Since I'm going to do the event in its entirety, I will be able to get Cassandra. Or I'm sorry, I will get my 2 cast copies, and I will be able to get Morgana. But I won't be able to get any other copies, unfortunately. Then there's Lee. I do not suggest taking Lee from this event because, for me at least, I know it differs player to player, but for me, Lee has been very common and easy to get. So I would avoid taking Lee because you don't really need him till late game. Early on, and a second damage dealer is going to be better than Lee because he doesn't heal. He just does the weakness debuff. So avoid Lee. He's probably the least valuable hero on this list for early game and probably even late game players because the majority of us just get him. Like I get him from training all the time. I actually popped 5 just epic shards today, and I got 2 leads. He's very common for me. I think I got a bunch in my bag still that I've been using to feed off to heroes. And then there's Michelle. Michelle is probably the most viable second pick after Cassandra. I happen to be working on Morgana. I'm under the impression that Morgana is going to be a PvP meta hero late game, but that's not proven yet. This is just my opinion based off skill sets. But so will Michelle, and Michelle will do more for you within the campaign dynamic of the game because she does a little healing, she reses, and if she can fall below 10% hit points, that heal for the rest of the battle passive is quite strong. And then you can get up to 6 elite shards. I don't know who's going to have the dust for this. I have no idea because it is so expensive. And that's it for the video. Remember, the total dust you get from completing the event is 33,600. Sorry. And it will be in your benefit to take Cassandra. I cannot stress enough, even at starting at 10 star, Cassandra, she may run into some squishy issues early on, but she can still help you if you can get her to survive because she's only on the team for that remove energy because she's the only hero that completely depletes it. So it's like 33% chance at 10 star, but it removes the entire energy bar. So it doesn't matter if they're over 100. It's there. They start at 0. So it's very good. Since I will be doing my summon video probably shortly after this one, but I think I have enough to level up Unicute to level 40 and see what cost is. So we're going to do that on this video also. Try to combine them because I don't think it's worth a whole video in itself. Probably be writing stuff down to make sure I get all the stat changes. What, I can just go back and do this later. See how far up we can get Unicute. I really want to see what the additional buff is. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna have enough. Just enough. Nice. So I have just enough spirit because I've been trying to level heroes up, and I'm a little short on shards, but as you can see, it increases 21 attack and, doing math, 420 hit points. So that seems to be the standard, 420. I think that's the same that it was with each level. So that gives us a baseline for leveling pets. But keep in mind that there are technically 3 base stat lines for pets. You have Unicute and Meowth, Flamehorn and Azure, the Azure Angel, they have the same stats, and then the outlier is the Fungus. Whatever it is, it doesn't have the same stats, and so they're probably going to all be different once you hit level 20, 40, 60, things of that nature. But I am going to go ahead and pop all of these shards. I got 15. I'm going to need to do some resetting, it looks like, but it's worth it. Oh, wow. I got to do a lot of resetting. I'm going to do it. That might be enough. Sorry, I stopped counting. Nope, I need one more. And this isn't necessary for like the average player, because you accumulate a lot of shards fairly quickly, and I'm rushing one pet to 40 to see what it does. But I don't suggest doing that. Once again, I suggest taking 3 pets to level 20 because because it's cheaper and you're going to maximize your stat boosts. Here. There it is. I have a level 40 Unicute, and now I've unlocked the damage reduction on all allies, and that is very good. I really think that's going to make Unicute a lot better, and he's not going to do much in PvP. It's not going to change much. Margaret still burns too much that it doesn't matter. But that's it for the event review video. As terms of an event goes, it's actually not that bad. The problem is, it's just hard to acquire the dust, and you had to have been hoarding for a very, very long time. And now that we know this in the future, I suggest hoarding your dust. It's not worth trying to get a random elite shard or an epic shard, because you never know what you're going to get. And if you can, and you participate in this, take Cassandra. You will not regret it. She becomes viable. She's viable from start to finish. She is a very good hero. She doesn't do as well as Margaret early game, but she becomes needed. Her skill set there's no one like it, and that makes a big difference. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you all, and have a great day.